All right, we're back. Awesome. Okay. Nice. All right. Finally back. I've been super distracted working on a PCG graph, but that's for another day. Today, the main goal is to get a couple more buildings. We need just a couple more to finish this kind of little town right here. And if everything goes well, I should start working on materials and textures and actually polishing some stuff. I want to make at least one small building and take it to a final stage and see how things might look like. Okay, so let's think about it. Okay, should I just grab one of these buildings and reuse it somewhere here? Or should I make it from scratch? These are like my cookie cutter pieces. I'm gonna keep them somewhere here. And try to get those. In here. Nice. Okay, so let's see. And I think I'd rather just create something totally from scratch. So we can get something a little different. Yeah, let's just hide this. And I'm gonna get a couple of pieces to start building with them. Okay. It's funny, after doing PCG for maybe like 4 days, I'm here placing everything by hand. With sometimes, I think sometimes it just gives you more control. But I'm not gonna give up with PCG. PCG has like so much to offer. It's just that it really takes some time to get something working. Okay, I'm just gonna make a little grid. Okay, that's cool. And I see that we are 10 units off, so we could probably just push everything up a little. Nice. Something like this. Okay, cool. Just as a base. All right, so here now I can start actually doing something cool with this. Again, I'm just gonna come up with trying to make something smaller. Since we have very big buildings, I would like to make something a little bit smaller. And okay, this is going to be the base. Now I'm going to try to build something using just this cube, and then we can cut out the interiors. I'm looking for something smaller houses like this that we can actually place around. On last stream, somebody suggested me to create buildings with the bottom empty, so we can have something underneath, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to keep it like this. This one is just a bunch of kind of like the same thing, but I kind of want to make smaller ones. And I'm gonna get a couple of floor pieces. Now with this, something like that. Maybe I can have something that goes on top. And branches to one side. This is a little bit too kind of like close to each other, but okay. And maybe here, maybe here or somewhere, maybe in the center. I probably need to group these buildings to be able to move them around. I want to have like some kind of like small church or something. Okay. Here we can probably no. Oh, I'm deleting. No, cancel. I want to delete from the viewport, not from the content browser. Okay. Here. There you go. We can make this room come in here. Maybe we don't need these walls. Something like this. Okay, that's cool. Then maybe this one can go up. Then maybe we can have a platform that goes here. add some of this railing around. And let's add some structure to this. So here we don't need a door for sure. Let's change that for a window right here. Cool. And add some structure like wood. I have some wood beams. We could probably use this one. Let's add it right there. Let's find the pivot point. Maybe. Okay, that's kind of okay. Let's paste that there. Rotate 45. Let's push 300 and 300. And rotate. Go up. Yep. Something like this. And then we can get all of these. Railing and go up a couple of units like this. Okay. Nice. We are missing the stairs. How are we gonna get there? How are we going to get up there? That's a good question. This one, so we don't get so much repetition. I might want to have it here. Okay, that's cool. Again, we need another pillar so this doesn't fall down, and we want this one to be somewhere here. I'm gonna try to copy this point, paste it here, rotate and push like this. Nice. Now it feels that it has some structure. Cool. We have smaller houses. Here we can probably here we can probably get rid of some of these walls. These walls. What happened here? Oh, I think I need to push it 10 units. Okay. This one I'm gonna close. Okay, we have double walls because I was duplicating everything. And here I wanna close these two doors with windows. Okay, cool. Here we can probably have here we're getting a little bit off the grid. It's okay. I'm just gonna cover it up like this. Yeah, I wanna try something different for these buildings. So we have something different. Okay, cool. The same here. I think we can probably just have a bunch of stuff underneath that I might need to delete. Um, let's get the yellow material and put it somewhere here. Bloop. And then I want to push this around. Okay. And then I have some bridges here. I was playing with this the other day. We have these ones, which I'm still deciding on how to make them look nice. These are a little bit too thick. I think I like this. These are nicer. Let's copy the scale and paste it here. It might flip. Yeah. So this one I will need to transform on why? I always get this wrong. X and rotate 45. Not very happy with these shapes, but we're gonna refine them. Definitely these round shapes, they don't go well. No, I don't think they go well with the rest of the design, which is very blocky. Okay, cool. And then I would like to make a little kind of houses, smaller ones, because we don't really have smaller one like this. Oops. I'm gonna leave the floor like that and just get myself a couple of pieces for the roof. Find a pivot point somewhere here, copy that location, paste it here, go up 300 units, rotate, push a couple more units and try to snap these here. Okay. Okay, so we have this kind of like very simple cube building. How can we make this nicer? We can try actually using these other type of walls, which are the tilted ones. Let's make one tilted to see how it looks. Just one floor building, 2x2. I haven't done much of them, so I'm gonna get myself this wall with a little window. And here things get a little bit off grid because we are working with tilted angles. So things I need to add a little piece in the corner to close that gap, and I think we have it right there. And this one I think snaps with this one. If I paste the location, not quite, just need to push it a little bit. Okay, nice. Now we have that corner. And these offsets, I'm still trying to understand the math behind this. It offsets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 50 units. It goes a little bit. which is nice. And on top, actually I haven't let me see. I want to try something I haven't done. So it offsets 50 on the bottom, and on the top it offsets, it goes in it goes in 1, 2, 3. One, two. That's a little strange because we have this corner piece. Yeah, that's why these tilted pieces makes things a little bit more tricky, but it's kind of nice to start playing with these kind of pieces, so I get a better understanding of how this works. Okay, let's get this one here. Yeah, I would love to create a PCG graph for these tilted pieces, but that's gonna really require some understanding. You see, we go 50 units out from the pivot point. And here I'm gonna go that's super interesting. Like I always wanted to work with modular pieces. Finally I'm getting to learn these things. Yeah, this project has been like a super nice learning experience. It's like, you kind of like understand what modularity is, and you kind of like get the idea, but it's not until you actually get your hands on it that things like actually make sense, and you are like, whoa, this is way more complex than I thought. Like, it really requires. Okay, I'm going to do something that I needed to do before, which is get rid of these group pieces, because we don't need this anymore. I think those. Actually, this group method that I was trying to, this approach didn't work out because things got an offset. Some things kind of like moved a little bit when I made the group for some reason. I still don't understand what happened exactly, but this group approach didn't really work out. I was trying to make a lot of boxes to put together these buildings, so I can intersect the boxes and have the rooms, the interior rooms. Okay, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. What else? Okay, let's continue with this one. So yeah, let's figure out what's happening here. go 300, push it here, and go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I still don't get it.
So funny we both are still on same project since we last had a chat.
Hey, how is it going? Oh, I'm gonna be stuck on this project for a long time. For sure. And I'm pretty happy actually about it. I'm pretty happy. I've been jumping from project to project a lot, and it really doesn't feel that good. It, like when things get hard and stuff, like you kind of want to like just jump to another project because it feels fresh and like it's kind of nice to change things around. But that's what I joined this team because it's a pretty kind of like serious team, and I think we're gonna go all the way through with this one. Also, I'm learning a lot of stuff that I wanted to learn, like modularity and vertex painting and stuff that I kind of like understood, or just kind of like, I kind of like understood like the surface of, but finally now I'm able to go deep and try to actually get my hands on these things. So yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Unfinished projects really makes you doubt yourself. I really want you to complete it with a bang fire.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I it's I have a pile of unfinished work, unfinished projects, and it's just like it makes you, it takes that confidence away, right? And I don't know, it's super cool to actually be able to finish something. Yeah, I was learning a lot of PCG these days. I did the procedural building tutorial series from Procedural Minds. He's a super awesome YouTuber, and I just got hooked on it like for days. Like I went to bed like at 7 a.m. like just trying to figure things out, and I came up with a super cool PCG building graph. Like just like it looks like a apartment building, right? It's just a cube, and you can go up, you can change some walls, you can like change some meshes around, and it's just super cool like what you can do with it. But it really requires time and understanding about PCG and stuff, so it's something I really want to get into, but it's I don't know how to say it. It's a trap. you can really go spend so much time on it, but it has a lot of potential for sure. I'm going to definitely spend some time trying to figure those things out. The thing is that it's you kind of need to know what you want to do with it, because like yeah, it's very cool, like you can make a box building and everything, but it's kind of nice to be able to, for example, this kind of style, how can we bring this into PCG?
This journey of learning is really something. I literally only had dark circles when I just started with 3D, was sleeping at 6 a.m. every day.
Yeah, yeah. I have this problem with coding. Well, I'm like terrible at coding or math or anything, but it kind of like gives you that like dopamine boost when you're able to actually make something work, and you're like, dude, that's crazy, man. I never thought I was able to actually get something going. Like, I'm supposed to be an artist, not a coder, and like it's crazy. Like I never thought I was able to do this, and it makes you like feel super smart and stuff. But something that I learned through the years in 3D, or just anything like learning, it's that you need to have a goal and a kind of like purpose, because you can just get diluted, you can get spread thin super easily. And that happened to me with 3D. Like, first I started making motion graphics in Blender, and then I jumped into so many different things that I never I haven't been able to specialize in something. So I believe that now it's my time to really think about this and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go into environments. I wanna go into modularity. I wanna make super cool modular environments. That's what I want to focus on. So I need to keep myself like very, very focused on that. And the problem is that I go to bed and I start thinking about new game ideas, and I start thinking about, hey, I really want to do stylized vegetation. Oh, I really want to do this or that. And it never ends. Like, you always want to do something different. But
Narrowing down your goal is a game changer for sure.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I analyze all my friends who actually became very, very, very professional in 3D, they actually chose something and just went deep in it, like very deep in it. Like, I have this friend who went into materials. I have this other friend who went into rigging. I had this other friend who went into animation. I have this other friend who went into sculpting, like very, very deep into sculpting. And they just became super badass, like crazy badass in that specific niche. So that's what I'm trying to do. But everything is so shiny, and you want to do everything, so it's funny. Uh, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to choose. For example, here it's kind of funny. Like, I'm trying to figure out this math. Like, I have these four pieces. I have these four pieces that they touch the edges. These are 1 by 1 in scale. These are 300 by 300 units, and I want to make them grow so they touch perfectly. I know they're offset 50 units. So what is the scale that I need to have for this to close perfectly? Those are the things that I would like to be able to solve with math. I know that I offset them 50 units. So
Sometimes I really hope that I had a mentor when I was just starting. A mentor is really a life support when I look back now.
oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I um I don't know. Yeah, I I really wanna try to try to start like polishing myself and my skills. Yeah, I think that I'm super close. Like I'm super close. I'm closer than ever to get it to that point where I'm like. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. I'm just happy that I finally know what I want to do. This is probably the most important. I don't know, maybe 1.25. Okay, gonna try this out. This really doesn't matter, but I kinda wanna see. I'm getting out 20 units, so let's try 1.2. Okay, I'm getting out. And then it all depends on the pivot point as well. 1.1. It's not enough. Maybe it's 1.15. And then this one goes in 10 units. I'm still missing a little bit here. Yeah, this sometimes I get stuck in this kind of like math, which doesn't really matter now, but I would like to know how much is this offset, so I can make a modular piece specifically for this building. I can probably gather this length and then just divide it by 4. That's probably the fastest, because I'm playing with this pivot point and it's gonna like be a little harder to get right. Okay, let's try something different. Yeah, and then I was looking at geometry scripting, which, oh my god, like I'm getting distracted again. like in Blender, you can like procedurally model.
/4 should work.
And I was like, oh my god, like I wanna just do live booleans and be able to modify these walls live, like you do in Blender with modifiers, and be like, oh, add some window details, oh, cut. Yeah, it's a square, and I'm trying to grow this so it gets perfectly in to this point in the center. So I'm gonna just try to grow it 1.1, 1.2 is too much. I think it's 1.1. So if I come here, and snap, it's not gonna snap there. We're gonna move 50 units more. It's still missing a couple more. It needs to be 1.15. 1.15 and I go back 10.
You ever saw Danny? He is a Unity Kingdom.
Oh, the super famous YouTuber who disappeared? Okay. Okay, let's try something different. Let's basically grow this. Yeah, I've seen videos talking about him, like, I'm not sure what happened to him. Two point two, 2.5, 2.25, 2.3, 2.4, 35, 2.3, what? 2.355? Oh my god, oh my god, I'm so bad at math. 2.325? Oof, almost. Almost. Yeah, what happened with that guy? I think there's something. Yeah, this could work as long as I have the pivot point on the right place. Because if not, I'm gonna get an offset, and that's not what I want. I'm getting that offset because this is a tilted wall. Okay. No issue. Now I understand.
There should be a better way to line up meshes pipe in there.
Oh yeah. I'm able to line up meshes. This is a 3x3, so I can go here and snap every 100. So I can go and like bloop, just like bloop and bloop. It's just that I'm trying to do some like weird math right now. I'm sorry. You can line up meshes pretty easily as long as you are inside the grid. But now I'm dealing with tilted pieces, like these kind of walls that are a little bit tilted, and I'm trying to figure out what is the size of the floor that I need, just so I can create a procedural, a specific floor for these pieces, so I don't need to like scale it around. So I'm trying to figure out what is this measurement. Let's see. I want to go 1 on C, and this should match right here. And it needs to be, and then I can cut that in 4, right? And from there we can actually get the right measurement. It's just that, as you can see, I didn't did very. As you can see, I didn't do very well at math. It's kind of funny because my brother is super good at math, and my grandparent, he was amazing at math, and I'm like terrible. And definitely I realized that math is super important. Okay, I think we got it. Just one point less. I think it's 2.333, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. I found the value. Oof. So it's 2 times 0.333 bigger. Cool. So now that we have this mesh, Jesus, this is funny. Like, people are probably like, dude, this guy cannot simply divide a mesh in 4. So we're gonna make a copy of this, right? We're gonna replace it here. Now we're gonna go to modeling tools, and here I'm going to bake this. So Xform, bake transform, not the rotation, just the scale, right? And here I'm gonna go to modeling, and I'm going to go to poly edit, and I'm going to go to insert loop. And here, instead of just deciding where it goes, I want to go to even. So I'm gonna go to position mode even, and this is gonna cut it right in the half for me right there. So I have now this perfectly cut it in the middle. So I'm gonna go accept, and then I should be able to keep my pivot point right there, and I should be able to go here and just get the right faces and delete those and those, and I'm gonna end up with 1/4. So here, if I go to edge and I make a bridge, I should be able to cut it here. I mean, bridge there and bridge here, and accept. And here now, if I go to 100 and I just push it, I should be, no, it needs to be 50. I should be able to snap, and there you go, finally. Yes, I got this working. So Control C, Control V, and snap. There you go. Now I have the floor. Yes. That's so funny. Like, it took me like 15 minutes to get this working, but now we have 4 nice super pieces for the floor that snap nicely to, they snap to, they snap to, this pivot point is here, so it snaps to that one. Okay, well, I guess I will just need to offset a little bit to get this there, but at least it fits very nicely. I'm gonna just go Control B to browse and name this. I'm gonna give it the right name. It's gonna be slum floor. And I forgot the measurement. Just gonna name it slum floor bottom, something like that. And I'm gonna give it the yellow color as well, because I kinda need to be able to organize this a little bit. I'm gonna find it here, and oops, why it does that? I don't wanna. It's now Unreal is opening all my new tabs inside the same window. That's new. Here I just want to add the yellow color. Yeah, I'm working with this very weird setup where I have like the viewport on the left and the menu on the right, so I can do vertical streaming and keep my menus on the right for horizontal streaming. Super weird setup, but that allows me to actually make very nice vertical clips, which I don't actually do, which is kind of funny. I need to start using this content for vertical clips or time lapses. That's the original idea of this whole thing. I kind of want to make a tool in Unreal where you can place cameras in your environment, and I want them to take a screenshot every 5 minutes, so you get a time lapse of what you're working on. That will be super cool. Have like some cameras set up so you can see the environment every minute, maybe get a little screenshot. That will be very nice. Because sometimes like, when I do time lapses, you will see the camera moving everywhere, and it's just not so nice to look at. But I've seen like ZBrush time lapses where they have the camera steady, and it looks amazing. Like, I really like art time lapses. I need to learn how to make some very nice time lapses for my work. Okay, now with that we got this going on, let's figure out what's the other piece. So this is gonna be a little bit easier because I'm going to basically browse this one, duplicate it, and just name it maybe top or roof, maybe roof. Let's name it top because this could be the top floor as well. Okay, now that we have another static mesh, we're gonna replace these 4 pieces with a new static mesh. Okay, now I'm going to move these every 10 units like this and like this, and here I'm going to go to modeling tools and I'm going to poly edit, grab the vertices and push them 10 units, 20, 30, and do the same here. 10, 20, 30, and now we got that nice cut right there. Let's go accept, and that should keep the pivot point on the same place. Now if I delete these other ones, I should be able to go and snap this beautifully, like one, like this. Let's double check. Ooh, wait, no, I need to move every 10. There you go. I'm touching the corner, and now I can push this every 50 units. No, I need to push it 10. Yeah, this is actually a little bit off grid because we are not working with 100 or 50 multipliers. I don't have the vocabulary for math, but numbers that can be divided by 50 or 100. This actually needs to be divided by 10. And now we have these pieces. Cool. Okay, nice. Now I can easily work with this. That's super nice. I wanted to do this like a super long time ago instead of just scaling things. Now I have the proper value for this. And I think this, okay, it keeps the scale because we actually did a modeling operation and not a scaling operation. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, super basic building right there. Okay, let's see what else can we do. Okay, another thing I would like to do now that we are doing some stuff like this, I would like to make this a snappable piece. That will be very cool, so I don't need to like actually copy all these pieces and move them around and place them, and just it's a lot of time. Let me just get the whole thing right here, and I'm gonna make this into one snappable piece so I can just place it on top and let it be. Let's make this one super cool piece for this. Okay, this one goes here and goes there. Nice. It fits very nicely. Nope, this is actually meant for this other building, not for the tilted one. This is meant for the square, flat walls. Almost. Oh no, it's not even meant for this. Actually, this is a very specific building, which is actually 20 units off grid. Okay, so we're gonna make the tilted version and the square version of this. So let's go with this one. Everything is a little bit off. It's a little bit off. So what's the best way to actually get this right? I think that maybe, yeah, let's do this a little bit more clean. I'm going to actually delete this. Oh, let's probably keep that. Okay, let me think. What's the cleanest way? Yeah, I'm just gonna delete this thing right here, and I'm going to use this as a base. So I'm going to go browse and duplicate, and this, I'm gonna call it trim. Maybe it's not a trim, it's like a top decoration or something. Yeah, let's call it deco top, something like that. Yeah, I really want to push this layout so I can actually, I want to make one building and take it to the finished state. I want to just put all the props, all the set dressing, all the textures to see how things might look like. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this pivot point, paste it here, and start working from here. This pivot point is in the center, which is not the greatest place for a pivot point. Usually you want to have them on the corner. So here, let's go to modeling. Just make sure that I'm not modifying the original. So this is the deco top. Yeah, naming, it's super important. Once you start working with so many pieces and stuff, naming is very, very important. Let's just keep it 10 and 10 in height. I'm gonna use the same measurements I've been working with. And then this, I'm gonna just push it right there. That's great. So we have this thing. Now I could probably just duplicate this around and make a union boolean, but let's try to make things a little bit cleaner, because booleans, you know, they give very weird topology, which is okay because this is going to be sent to Maya for actually retopology. So I think that let's see if we can. I really like the modeling tools in Unreal. Like, I want to get very good at this, but also I need to be smart and not waste too much time, because when I get into details I just spend hours in like a little corner. Let's think about it. What's the best way to cut this? So if I come here and I push it 10 units and I go like this, and then come here and insert an edge loop and take the even out. Distance offset, what is this? Is there a way I can snap this every 10 units? It does not allow me to. There must be a way to like snap this beautifully every 10 units. Because if I cut here, like I will be eyeballing this and it's not gonna give it like a clean cut on 10 units. So I don't really want to do that. There must be a way, it's just that I don't really know how to deal with this. So I'm gonna go and do my other approach, which is basically, yeah, just making a union. And in Maya, I can get this very nicely. Maya or Blender?
Amen.
Hey, how's it going? I'm making, cleaning up a little bit the pieces that I have. Okay, so here, let's actually delete this thing and create it from scratch. Oops, let me just cancel that. It's inside.
Well, how are you doing?
Very good. I spent a couple of days trying to learn PCG with the procedural minds tutorials, and it went super good. But I got too obsessed over it, so I'm trying to take a break and do something more artistic for now. But yeah, I really want to get into procedural scripting for geometry nodes. I mean, combining procedural scripting, geometry, how is it called? Geometry scripting with PCG. That's what I want to
I
do.
was working on my game and opened YouTube and saw you are live and came here.
I appreciate it. It's nice to hang out with other people while working. So yeah, I'm trying to really push the layout so I can actually I really want to take one little building and really polish it with retopology, texturing, set dressing to see what are we actually dealing with. Like I want to see the final picture. So I'm gonna push the layout as much as I can, so I can sit down with Ryu and get this approved, and then push it into Maya. Because he wants me to get the Maya indie license and start actually working on it, but I'm like, dude, like I don't wanna go into details if we don't really know what we gonna do, right? Because once I get into Maya, I'm gonna go deep into details, and I don't really want that work to get scrapped or trash away. So yeah, I would really like to. Okay, let's cut this in half, 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 another half, and another half. Okay. So yeah, I'll try to do a super long stream today and get as much as I can. Why is this going like this? I want it to be 10 units. No, that's not 10. Extrude. Maybe 20? I'm not sure if that's 20. No, it doesn't look like. it's supposed to go 10 units, but it's giving me 5, I guess. And what are you working on right now? 15, 20. Okay, well, this one I don't really need to make it perfect. Okay, I'm gonna push these 10, 20, 10 is good. And probably 10 up, that's too much. Well, I think that's kind of cool. Maybe 5. Something like this. I think that's closer to what we had. Okay. Is this in the center? Okay. I'm gonna probably get away from that round shape and you do something more square like. So here, I don't really want to do this, but I don't know what other way is there to cut this symmetrically. So I'm gonna go half, half, and half, basically, until I get this thing. And I'm gonna cut it here as well. Just half, half, and half. So it will give me a 10 by 10 little square. And then I'm going to come here, get these two, and I want to extrude them up 10 units, which it starts like at 5 every. Okay, that's why I have there. So it's okay, something like this. I think that's kind of cool. Let's go accept. Okay, nice. Now this is super nicely set up. So we're dealing with tilted walls, and we can have this kind of like angle going from tilted to straight, but here's where I kind of want to like maybe grab this piece, go Control B, Control D to browse and duplicate, and here I want to create a tilted variation of this. So I'm gonna push it here, and this one I'm gonna leave somewhere here so I can have it for this other building. So here I'm going to try to get this angle. I'll try to match this angle, which let's see how to do that. Let's try to get this. Oh, okay. We have two vertices. So let's try to push it 5 units. No, that's too much. Maybe it needs to be a rotation 5 units, 5 degrees, then world position 5 units. Okay. Oh, I think I got that rotation there, and I need to get this rotation on the other side. So it's 5 and then push. Okay, I think I got it. Is this a copy? Okay, let's try it. Okay, let's hide this other one. Okay, yes, I got that rotation. Nice. I think it's a little bit off. It's a little bit off. And okay, I have the original one. Yeah, let's just try to get this one. I think it will look super cool if I keep that rotation there. So here I'm gonna try to snap to this vertice. Holding control, just a little bit more. Is that actually snapping? Okay. It's snapping to this side, but not to this one. Okay, let's snap down. Oi, okay. Oh, nope, it's not finding the normal to snap. Oh crap, okay. Let's see. One unit down. Oh, there you go. It found the point. Nice. I think that's it. Accept. Okay, cool. We got a very clean, almost very clean. There you go. I found the point. Okay, I think one more snap to the right. There you go. It found the point. I think that looks pretty clean. What it doesn't, this doesn't look, the UV mapping doesn't look right because this is a triplanar texture, so it's trying to map this super weird angle and it's gonna like get bented, like very weird, like stretchy here. But that's, I mean, that's what happens with triplanar on kind of like tilted surfaces. So we have this thing here. So the next step is going to be mirror. I'm going to go to modeling, model mirror, shift to center, and I'm going to look for left, right, up, down, forward, backwards, center, or is it forward, center? I think to do this I need to hide this other piece so I can get a better idea if I'm getting actually. So it's backwards, center, there you go. So I'm getting this little corner and this little corner super nicely done. Nice. So now I want to see if this actually is able to match nicely. If I go here and push this around, let's see. Okay, nice. That's super cool. Okay, so I'm gonna find this mesh and I'm going to push it here. And I'm going to call these okay, I'm getting this tilted on this edge, but I'm not getting it tilted on the other vertices. So okay, let's see, maybe it will look super cool if I select I see. Oh crap, okay, this is gonna be a little bit difficult to get right. Oops, okay. Well, let's try it. If not, I will just continue because this operation might not work, especially with so much. I should have done it differently. Yeah, I should probably step away and just leave it like this, because that's too little details. I can probably get this done in Maya. Yeah. Let's just leave it like that. Now I would like to see if I can combine this using a model. Let's see, a Boolean union. So it cuts all the intersecting faces. Let's make a little test and see what the geometry is going to look like. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. It didn't create any. It did some weird stuff here. But it's okay. We're gonna get this cleaned in Maya. Okay, cool. So again, I'm gonna get another union here. And the last union of everything together. Okay, cool. Now we ended up with one piece. So this piece I want to offset to, I want to copy this pivot point right here. So I'm going to go and edit pivot, and I'm going to copy this pivot location, which is this one. Right there. That means that I can simply just push this around, get this one deleted, and I can copy this pivot point, this location, and paste it here, and it should snap nicely. Okay, cool. I get this nice angle here, and then I get like a straight angle there. It looks kind of interesting, but it's okay. I don't need to get caught in details for now. Let's try to do the same here. I'm gonna copy this location, paste it here, go up 10 units, and here we have an issue. Here this is a little bit too big, because this is a little bit wider since we are using corners for this. Here I'm just using a straight wall, so it's gonna be shorter. How do we scale this? to be proportional, because if I just go like this, does it keep the square? No, it becomes a rectangle. So I know it's like, let's see, 20 units. So we need to cut this down 20 units. Let's move these 20 units, and now I need to push these two inside. So I'm going to go modeling, and I think I need to just push these 10 units, 20 units in and 20 units in right here. Cool. And now we have that one going. Okay, now the pivot point. So let's do the same trick, which is going to be edit pivot, and copy these values so we can snap that to the roof. Nice. Okay, cool. Now this one should go every 300 units, like this, to 10 units more, and then I can go on 10 units and push this one here. Nice. Okay, that's super cool. Let's do the same trick, which is I can merge this, but it's gonna give me double faces here, so I'm just gonna do the same Boolean stuff for now. A model Boolean union, get these two together as well with a union, and then get everything together with a union right there. Look. So now we have one piece, and this piece I want to change the pivot point to be this one. Unfortunately, I need to go one axis by one axis. I mean one axis at a time, because it does not allow me to copy all three values at the same time in the modeling tools. So here, if I push this around and I copy this location and I paste it here, now we have a modular piece for this. Now it's gonna be way faster to simply just duplicate this and find this point, paste it there, and just push it. Nice. Now we can decorate a little bit faster. That's super cool. And we also have the individual ones. I'm gonna call this top, and this is the tilted. Oh wow, okay, no, I wanted to open it here. Yeah, whenever I open a static mesh, it kind of like takes my viewport away for some reason. This piece I'm not super happy with, but it's okay. Let's call this one tilted. Yeah, I'm gonna start naming everything after I actually do new geometry, because things get very messy very quick. Okay. This is going to be the top decoration. Okay, so I'm gonna change the name right here. It's gonna be slums top deco flat. Copy this name. Especially with booleans, you get like 1,000 meshes. It's kind of nice to clean this folder, like with the filter not being used in any level. And here is gonna be tilted, tilted, tilted. Nice. So that's something I wanted to do for some time, to have those pieces there. Okay, that's super cool. And I have the separate ones if I want to like place them here, because this shape is not a square. It's gonna be way easier to do it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, what's next? Okay, let's actually, I was playing with some details for the walls here. Where is it? Here. I was playing with making some more details. I like these kind of like door frames, but these are not aligned properly. So I think it's time to create some stuff that actually snaps properly here. That's probably another piece I need to do. So let's do that one. I'm gonna make a copy of that door. I'm gonna place it here. This is the tilted. No, that's not the tilted one. Okay, I'm gonna do the same for this one. And make a nice door frame so it snaps. Why is it not tilted? Oh, it's tilted but to the other side. Okay, yeah. That's funny. So let's just get this one. Push it here, and I'm going to create a door wall, a door frame for this. So I think maybe just going to modeling tools, attributes, generate polygroups from find quads. Maybe not, maybe UV islands. Yeah, I think that works. And here I'm going to go to model poly edit, get these three faces, and I want to extrude them. But I want to extrude them in a selected triangle normals even. That way it will give me, let's take the snapping off, that will give me this kind of like nice extrude. So let's see, how much do I want this to be? Just something like around this, I guess. Not too much. I think that's kind of nice. So I'm going to go accept. Now I can actually, it's gonna keep the pivot point on the center. Actually, that's gonna be super nice, because I can simply delete this right here, delete this right there, and now I have a door frame. Okay, this door frame I would like to close this gap, so I'm gonna select the vertices, the edges, and go bridge, I think there's a key for repeating actions, but I need to look it up. Okay, so now we have this closed. That's great. The pivot point is in the same place, so if I copy and paste, it should snap, and then I should be able to go back to the modeling tools, select faces, and then I should be able to scale this, but I know there's an offset, so I'm going to move this to it goes to the other side. That's strange. Like, this is world position, object position. Yeah, tilted geometry, it is a headache. Okay, well, if that's not working, let's try something different. Let's just select this, and hopefully that normal will give me the right rotation. There you go. Let's push this 10, maybe 5 units, like this. Maybe 10. Is that too much? Maybe just 5. I think 5 is good. Let's go in and let's get this one pushed 5. There you go. Nice. That looks super cool. The only issue is that now we have in this thing. I can probably push this down. Let's just keep it like that for now, and then I'm gonna come here and call this slum tilted door frame. And I'm gonna add a wood material to that, which we have somewhere here, just like a brown material. Let's see, this one is called, just gonna get that name, browse the asset, and I wanna, again, it's closing the window. Right here, I'm gonna place it to the static mesh. Nice. So now we have that, and that's way better than the other frames that I had. Okay, that's cool. And I would like to create another door frame for this one. This one is tilted maybe 5 degrees. Maybe I can get away just by, yeah, let's try this. what if I get this one, copy it and paste it here, and then I push this 5 degrees, which I think it's the angle. There you go. So it goes back. Nice. It looks... okay, I need to find... you see, it's not exactly... It's not gonna fit perfectly. Go 5. So 5 units is not the angle. No, I'm not gonna play with this. I'm just gonna make another door frame. I won't be able to get it right. Oops, this one, it's supposed to go back there. Yeah, let's just make another one, so I know that it fits nicely. I'm gonna browse this one, I'm gonna duplicate it, place it here. Okay, that's awesome. Then I'm gonna do the same trick. Attributes from, let's get find quads. I think that works. And then just extrude. Let's get these faces right here, extrude them 5 units, and then accept, poly edit, get rid of these faces and this one, and now we can just go to edge, these 2 edges and bridge, and these 2 edges and bridge, and bridge. Now we have a door frame with the correct pivot point. Let's call this door frame straight, and here I'm gonna just open, oh my god, I'm getting this stuff. Every time I open a static mesh on the editor, kind of like closes my viewport. So here I'm just gonna add the wood texture, which I think is this. Actually, I'm gonna keep this window somewhere here so it doesn't pop next time. So now I copy this location, paste that location, and we have a door frame, but we want to go 5 units out. So let's just get these faces right here and go 5 units out and 5 units in. Right here, click, and it should keep the pivot point on the same place. And here I can just copy and paste. Nice. Now we have a proper door frame for this this thing. Cool. Nice. Yeah, finally doing things the right way, because I have a bunch of door frames that actually, for example, this one is just me placing individual pieces of wood, which doesn't really make sense. I'm gonna get rid of that and actually place a proper door frame. We can get this super nicely detailed in Maya, add some bevels. We can do that in Unreal as well, but I think that let's keep things very blocky for now. Let's copy all properties and paste. It's not on the same orientation of the door, so let's try to fix that. Oh, this is a straight wall. Damn it. Oops. But that's something to keep in mind. We want the orientation of the pieces to be the same. So if I go copy all properties and paste all properties, it should snap nicely like this. Sometimes I have my modular assets flipped, and that's definitely not the right way. Okay, cool. Now we can snap this super fast by just copying all properties and pasting all properties right there. Cool. Nice, 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 nice. Let's see where else we have the door frames. I think that here we have two of them. Let's get rid of them. I really like the bevel effect and stuff, but we're gonna make it properly. This is not very, very nice. We can even have different door frames with different different variations, and we can make it different from the inside and the outside, which is gonna allow me to flip it and have different variations on the outside. So I'm thinking like very modular right now to see how much can we get from this, and keeping things maybe a little bit too separate, but let's see how it goes. Okay, so let's copy all properties, paste all properties. Nice, snapping beautifully. So here, copy all properties, paste all properties. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. I like this. Now I see these wood pieces. This is gonna require some logic, and I see some stuff not really properly aligned here, which it's okay. I'm gonna fix that. Actually, let's see. This one, it's supposed to snap to this, so let's see. Copy, paste, and let's push this here. Okay, it was off grid. Nice, now it's clean. Here I'm having the same issue. It's offset 1 point. For some reason it got off the grid, so I'm just gonna push it back by copying the location of the piece right next to it. And here, now we don't see any gaps. That's great. What I don't really like is these pieces of wood. These pieces of wood don't really align properly. It's just me placing wood, like not really thinking modularly. So let's see if we can get some of that going here. Do we really want to have wood on the edges? Not sure. Let's just make a test. Here we have a very interesting thing where, like, we don't want to have bevels on the connecting pieces, because we're gonna end up with bevels like this, and you can see the cut, and we want to make the illusion of like actually having one long piece of wood instead of cutting every module. So it's a little harder to tell, oh, that's a little separate piece. Okay, so let's see, how can I go about this? Let's continue with this little one here to see. Okay, let me think. I guess one way to do this is keeping a vertical piece on the left and in the bottom and the top, and then I can just stack them up just like this. We have verticals and then an empty space for the next piece to connect. So let's use that logic and see. Okay. Okay, let's just make a copy of this and use it as a base. Yeah, this is super interesting, like actually creating all these modular pieces from this one piece. So here okay, let's see. I think this approach might work. If I go to attributes, generate polygroups, let's find UV islands. Yeah, I think I can work with this. These polygroups, and then I'm going to get this and push it 10 units. Or let's push it just 5. Okay, let's work with 10 for now. And then I'm gonna extrude 10 units out. So it's right there. We have 10 units. And I want to do the same for the lower piece. So I'm gonna push 10 units up, but not in world position. We are working with tilted pieces, so we're gonna go to object orientation. So I need to get the face selection so it recognizes the normal direction of the face. So it should allow me to not really, just one. Oh, it does not allow me to. Damn. These are some limitations I'm looking at. It's not allowing me to go into world orientation. It keeps it on world, and that's gonna mess up the angle. But we have this one aligned, so it's okay. That's another way we can get it. Let's see. Okay, let's get this piece first. So I'm gonna just cut out everything that we don't need, like this. And then here we just gonna get these two and bridge. And we end up with this piece. So I wanna copy. Well, before that, actually, let's push this. Oh, it's not allowing me to go into object orientation. Why is that? Okay. I wanna just extrude this. Wait, what's going on? Ah, okay, we have only, okay, we have an issue here where we need to generate a different polygroup. Hey, what's up? Find quads. Now we can actually select the face I need. So here I can extrude 5 units out, but it's not going into, let's see, there you go. Now it allows me to go into object orientation because I'm selecting only one face, and that's the normal direction of that face. So here I can just simply push these 5 units, and here I should be able to get that object orientation and push 5 units. There you go. Let's see. Okay, and here let's change the material to wood and copy this location, paste it here, and now we should have this thing. Okay, well, that's not bad. Does it match? I think it matches. And I think this floor could go maybe 10 units up. 1, 2. Okay, maybe let's see. 1, 2. No. This floor is designed to be there because it matches here. I need to think about what to do there in the edge. Okay, we have this piece. So now I would like to get a border edge. I'm just working a little bit on details to see if I can come up with something like this. Where is it? Something like this kind of wooden edge around the building. I want to see if I can create a modular piece for this. Not sure if I really want to use that, but it might add more detail. So next step is going to be creating this.
I don't know how to model stuffs in Unreal.
You need to activate the plugin modeling tools, which is already inside Unreal, and after you reset the editor,
It looks so complicated, loud and crying face.
I mean, it's basically the same, like all softwares for modeling, they're very similar. For example, Maya and Blender, they have more advanced modeling tools. But here in Unreal, you have very basic modeling tools that you can use to create blocking, blockouts like this. So it's very nice because you can actually work inside Unreal, and then you can export this to Blender or Maya and refine it later, like do retopology and add details and stuff, and you can even bring that to ZBrush to sculpt little details. But it's super impressive, like the modeling tools in Unreal. You can do a lot. It's just that I don't really know how to go deep in Unreal, because I've seen some people who really, they can really like create like maybe like a coffee cup or something like this in Unreal, like with proper topology. I'm like, what? But it takes definitely some time. Any software takes time to model in. But the logic behind it is very similar. So if you learn one program, you can jump to another one way easier, way faster. It's just to learn where the menus are and how things kind of work, but the logic is mostly the same in all programs when it comes to modeling. Okay. Let's think about this next piece that I want to create here. Let's try to keep things as modular as possible. So to do that, I want to create another piece that is going to end right here on the edge, and I want it to be the same width. So let's see, I'm going to divide this. I can just keep dividing until I get that little thing, but
My brother, hello.
hey,
During
here's
this time of screen, I'm hearing baby.
how is it going? Yeah, it's funny how I've been like just
I wish
jumping.
Unreal has a good modeling system as Blender or Maya has.
I mean, it's getting there. It's getting there. I believe that Blender is probably the best so far. Like Blender modeling, oof, it is powerful, and you can get some plugins that make it even more powerful. I think Blender is the best. Some people might not agree with that, but I think Blender is just very powerful. I will even say that it's better than Maya. Maya is great for animation, but for modeling, oof, Blender is just crazy good. It's just that my team uses Maya, so I will need to use Maya for this project. And also I learned Maya when I was in university, so I'm a little bit more comfortable in Maya, but definitely I want to get good at Blender.
I've seen the plugin for Unreal that allows you to model stuff like Blender, but still Blender clears.
Oh, there's a
It's
plugin?
made by an angel. Bro literally kept the world's most powerful software for free.
Blender is crazy powerful. Like it is seriously like impressive.
Said fuck capitalism.
I mean, don't think that Blender. I mean, people say that Blender is free, and I mean it is free, but it is thanks to the donations and the actual.
Seen some of them.
I didn't know that there was a plugin for Unreal for modeling. That's crazy. I want to check it out. But Blender, you get Blender updates because there's people supporting the software. I mean, somehow they need to pay
I don't know how good the plugin is.
their developers. Yeah. Yeah, I need to try it. I first time I hear about it. I think just modeling in Blender and exporting to Unreal, it's a great workflow. So now we can do this and we can get that detail here. Let's see where it ends. It ends perfectly here. That's super cool. So now we have this modular piece right here. That's super cool. Now I want to create one for the floor. But it cannot be the same one because I don't want to cover the door floor. I just want to keep it here. So I need to go Control B to browse and Control D to duplicate and make another piece variation, which is gonna be here. And I'm going to go to Poly Edit and insert edge loops with the even option, so it allows me to cut in half and in half, which is probably not the best way to do this, but it's okay. This is going to be taken to Maya later. And here I'm going to extrude this every 10 units. For some reason it's not snapping. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, I think that's good. Now we have this piece. So we have the inverted L shape and the C shape. That's funny. So here we are able to add those details. Now we need an I shape and we need these little two pieces here. Okay, let's see. Next step is going to be getting this one to this other side and see how it looks. Okay, that's kind of cool. I want to see where this ends. This one should probably end here. Oh, I think I got a little bit too far away with this one. Yep, this one needs to go back 10 units. There you go. Or 15 units. Yeah, 10 units, 5 units more. Maybe here. Okay, I think I went off grid. In that case, I'm going to take snapping off and hold control to snap to the normal face right there. I love when that works. Nice. So we have that piece there, and here we can go Control B to browse, D to duplicate, so we don't modify the original. It's funny, I say this like 10,000 times on my streams.
What would you do if you were born in 1800s?
Oh my god. I will probably sell cats. I saw a documentary on how expensive cats were back in the day. And here we want to close this little gap here. So let's select this. Yeah, it's a scary time to be alive, for sure. No medicine, like, you know, you probably, like, people lived like 30 years up, like, very crazy.
Are you streaming on other platforms too?
Not for the moment. I'm just focusing on YouTube. I kind of want to do Twitch, but I tried Twitch for a little bit, but since there's not much well, you cannot get discovered so easily. It was kind of tough to get viewers. I remember like getting a lot of, like, you know, these people offering views and stuff. But one day somebody asked me something about 3D and I didn't answer because I was not having the chat, the text to speech, and I felt bad. I was like, oh my god, the only person who has ever talked to me in Twitch and I never and I didn't answer. I felt terrible.
Your other TDS. Is it just in my head?
I have two streams. I have a horizontal one and a vertical one. I need to have probably the chat on screen or something. So if you are interested in the stream, you can go to my channel and see the horizontal one, where you can see my whole monitor, the menus and everything. I do vertical streaming because I get more I cannot pronounce that word. You know, I get more people interested through the vertical feed. So that's what I do, vertical streaming. But it's a... Yeah. I don't get much people on horizontal, but usually there's where I get like people who want to, you know, actually see the whole thing and like stay for longer, because usually my vertical viewers just stay for a couple of minutes and leave because they're just scrolling by, but I do get people interested. So I'm trying to, like, build my audience through the vertical feed, so they can come back to the horizontal if they wish to stay for longer and see the menus and the process and everything. That's been my strategy for growing my stream. Okay, here we have these and these. I'm thinking.
I see. Smart idea.
It works very nicely. Like I wouldn't. I don't want to lie. Like if I were just doing horizontal streams, I think I wouldn't be able to grow my YouTube channel. I'm really trying to take advantage of the vertical format. Also, it's nice because I can make little shorts from my content. That's why I have this kind of like vertical setup. So in that sense, it's very cool. Yeah, I really need to get my setup, like really spend some time on my setup. I want to get a new camera because this is like a 720 Logitech camera that like a webcam that I had for maybe 10 years. It's like the oldest camera. I don't know how it's actually working. But I do want to get like a new camera.
Questions and your answers, your channel will grow very quick. I bring up very interesting topics for the same reason.
As long as it's nothing like too controversial, I'm happy to discuss. I finally got 3,000 hours of public visualization time, so I appreciate you guys hanging out on my streams and watching my content. I finally got approved on the YouTube partner program, so I'm able to receive donations on like super chats and stuff, and I'm like 900 hours away from being able to run ads on my channel, which is gonna be super annoying for people. I understand, like I don't like ads at all, but anyways, I don't think I'm gonna make like any money from this channel, but it's nice to reach that milestone. The most valuable thing about sharing your work and doing live streams is the people you meet. Like, for example, this project, I got into this project because of my YouTube. I've gotten freelance work. I met very interesting people through my YouTube. So it's kind of cool to just share what you do. And well, you never know. I do have a friend who has a very big YouTube channel, and it's like a digital illustration channel. So it gives me hope that I can grow this channel. It's just that I need to provide value to people. I need to be able to not just only entertain, which I don't think I'm good at entertaining, but if you can educate or entertain or do both, you are providing some kind of value for people, and I think that's what makes your channel grow. Because definitely, you want to give something in return to your viewers, not only for them to actually like enjoy your content. But for me, it's been a very interesting experience because
You know why people hang around on your screen? Half the reason is that speaking on and half is your interesting accent.
That's funny. It's kind of, I would like to make a how do you call this, a poll, a survey, because there's a lot of people who don't like the speaker bot. Like there's a lot of people who are like, bro, like I don't like your speaker bot, like it's very annoying. I've gotten that comment before, like many times. People are like, bro, I don't like it. Some people find it very strange, but I'm terrible at reading the chat. I'm just terrible, like looking at the chat and reading it and stuff. It just it's kind of hard for me, so I like to have the speaker. But I think in the future I might have it just on my earphones, so I can only hear it myself. But for now, since we have a very small stream, I think it's good. I think it's nice to give people a voice and interact. But I kind of want to play with the voices and actually make it nicer. Also, we can use a command. So people type exclamation mark and then type, and that's going to be read out loud. And if you don't want it to be read out loud, you can just type it without it. But I might miss the message. So I need to see how it goes. Okay, we got these details. So the next detail that I want to get is these lower pieces here. So to do that, I'm going to basically duplicate this one. Oops.
I love the speaking bot. Imagine hoping that your chat gets read by the streamer. Pathetic. This bot ensures the message is delivered.
Yeah. I totally like that, because usually when you get into a stream, like for example, you go into Twitch or any big streamer, like it's impossible to actually get your text delivered. Like it's very hard. So not even, I mean, it's kind of it's a strange topic actually. Like I don't really know what to think about it. But I've been in other streams, like maybe streams with 100 people, and sometimes like people respond, like not the streamer itself, but other people respond to you, and it's super cool. But most of the time you just get like basically ignored, and it's like I don't know, and the chat just goes too fast, and it's just like overwhelming. I don't know, like some people enjoy it. I don't like that. But then the question is like, what happens if I get, I don't know, 10 people in the stream talking at the same time? That's gonna be very crazy. Okay, let's try to get this lower piece. So for now I think it works very nicely, but if the stream grows, it's gonna be interesting to see how can we make it work. Okay, here I need to get only these pieces. Okay, let's see. This has an angle. So I think I'm gonna cut it, maybe. No, I'm not gonna cut it like that. I'm going to just insert. We have proportional offset. What is this? Oh, that's interesting. Distance offset. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of options here I need to get. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it maybe around here. I'm gonna eyeball this one because I'm not really sure. The best way to do this. And I'm gonna get rid of these ones, and then I'm going to close this loop right here, and I'm gonna close this other loop right there, and here, and
If every human was cake, what would eat?
if every human was cake, what will eat? What do you mean? Like, if people were cake, what will they eat? That's what you mean? That's a funny question. I don't know, but definitely, I mean, imagine like being a piece of cake, like you will have problems with ants and stuff, like just running after you. Okay, nice. Now we have this little piece here, we have this one, we have these vertical ones.
If every human was a cake, who would you eat?
Who will you eat? That's funny. I mean, I think it won't, like, we won't be able to eat cake. I think it will be forbidden. That's funny. Okay, now we need to make another custom piece for this thing. Aha. So I'm gonna copy this one. I'm gonna go Control B, Control D. Put it here.
The question.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, what will happen? Like you know, won't be able to actually go swimming. You need to be careful with ants and other insects who would like to eat you. Like, it's gonna be like, it will be very difficult. Okay, here I need to copy all properties, paste all properties, and here, okay, this one is going to be interesting because I need to push this down a little bit. Push this.
Who is your Hollywood crush?
Hollywood crush. I don't know. I don't really. No, this is not gonna work like this. We need to try something different. I don't. It's kind of funny, but I'm not really much into like learning the names from actors or stuff like that. I like movies, but I usually, damn, I need to watch more movies. I haven't watched movies in a long time. Okay, there you go. I got that 10 cut. Yeah. Don't really have a crush. I have a crush for other artists, probably. I do get. I don't want to say it like this, but I do get.
I went to the theater yesterday and I watched 3 movies in a day.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Reminds me when I went to my brother. Nice. That reminds me when I went to my cousin house and we saw all the Lord of the Rings extended version. That was that was tough. Okay, I got the pieces I need. So from here, I want to extrude a little bit. Yeah, I usually have like a crush for other artists. Like I don't want to say it like this, but I do get like jealous sometimes. Like, oh, dude, like I want to do this kind of work. Like, how come I haven't like gotten to that level? So that's what I usually think about. Here I'm gonna extrude 5 units. Let's see if I can extrude. I think that's...
It's a 3D brush.
No, not a 3D crush, but like okay, let's get this one. Yeah, I wanna you know, get like very good at something specific in 3D. Is that the thickness? Not sure. Okay, so here I'm gonna just delete this. But yeah, hopefully I will be able to I really wanna get good at environments, create modular pieces, learn about, you know, the best workflows. That's what I want to like specialize in. Okay, nice. Now we have this piece right here. Let's see if I can actually snap this. Paste. Okay. Okay, I think it's almost there. Great, let's get a... We need to cut it out a little bit and get it a little bit out. 5 units. Oof, it's actually not matching very nicely. But let's see if we can actually get this working. Okay, that's... Maybe I will need to just go and... Here.
If you had invisibility potion, what job you would do?
Invisibility potion. I mean, being invisible it's like a nice power, but you will still need to be very careful with, like, you know, making sounds or something like. Let's see if we can snap this. Okay, that's great. What job will I do? I will probably sneak into like very big studios. That will be fun. Okay, here this is very complex. Dealing with tilted pieces, it's always hard. I wanna flatten these out and then I want to push them up a little bit. Okay, I think that's kind of like pretty close. Nice. Oh, it's funny because this is longer on one side. Ooh. Oof, I think I messed up. Yeah, this is longer on this side. It needs to go here. Mm-hmm. Okay. This one needs to go maybe here. There you go. Okay, and this one also needs to be a little shorter and snap right there. Okay, this one is totally off. This one needs to snap here a little bit. There you go, something like that. Now we have this. Cool. This one is nice, and this one actually needs to go down maybe 5 units. But I want to get that angle. Wow, tilted geometry, definitely a challenge. Go down. There you go. Now I get this angle, but I messed this one, so it's just a matter of getting the vertices flattened out by scaling to the opposite position, and then just snapping with control to the edge. So here, gonna like flatten out and snap with control. There you go. Cool. Now we have these wooden pieces. Okay, that's super cool. Let's get wood for this. And nice. Now we have that. Hey, that's super cool. Now we have everything modular. Now we can basically come here and see if this works. I will copy all properties. It looks nice, it's closed. Okay, and paste all properties. Nice, it snaps. Yeah, I'm keeping things all separate for now, but maybe this will be just part of that piece in the future. But it's kind of nice to keep things all separate, just to copy and paste. There you go. Nice. I'm thinking maybe we can get one on the edges, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, nice. We got more pieces. more pieces to work with. Now we have these windows. Copy all properties. Paste all properties. Ah, this one is flipped. Oh no, that's the straight wall. No, we need to get the tilted one. I think it's this one. Yeah, I need to fix this. This is actually looking to the other side. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Well, we got some new pieces. That's gonna make things way easier. To add details to things. I'm gonna open the door a little bit. Nice. Okay. We got something going on here. Let me think. Should we? Yeah, probably. I wanna try the vertex material. It's just that we don't have enough topology for that. I can just retriangulate this, which is not the best, I think, but it will be super nice. To get some vertex materials on this. I'm not sure which one is the one that we're going to use. And how is this going to react to the UV mapping? Yeah, I think I'm jumping too fast. I'm going too fast. I need to finish the layout, get the layout approved, and then polish these modular assets, and then we can actually start with UV mapping, texturing, and all that stuff, because I will need to go back anyways. Yeah, that's probably the smartest thing. Whoa, this is a lot of pieces. Okay, I'm moving the landscape. Oof. Yeah, I should probably. Um, I can make it a level instance, but I don't really want to do it yet. Why is it not selecting the roof? Ah, okay, we have something here. Let's see. What's going on here? Is it duplicated? What? What happened to the roof? Ah, I think I had other pieces. Okay. It's such a mess. Okay. I think now we have only one. Because I took some time today to find out.
You get trapped in this game. How pumped are you?
What do you mean? Bugged? I haven't. I'm not sure what you mean by bugged. Let's see.
Puck is the N word, LOL.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure.
Most innocence is flying.
Oh, we got some.
Bro thinks life is all about colors and happiness. Tell bro about WW2. Tell bro about communism.
Oh yeah, not.
Tell bro about taxes.
Yeah, taxes are big topic. But yeah, well, that's part of it. Things are not aligning 100%. We can go a
Tell
little
bro
bit.
what the girls are hiding down there.
Jesus. Okay. I'm thinking, what should be the next step? What should be?
Bro needs to know a lot more. There's a difference in between those legs.
Come on, dude, keep it like family friendly, cause I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a edge restriction on my live stream. Yeah, I think I probably need to talk with Ryu. I wanna ask him like What's the next step?
It's all family friendly. It's Valentine's season.
Jesus. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's the next thing? I mean, I can probably get this building, get these other buildings. I should probably start making level instances and get all of these in like individual level instances. Probably that's the best thing right now.
So you had a date yesterday?
No, I went to my parents' house for dinner. Um, let's see. I know. I think he's probably working now. Yeah, I think
Bro
that.
celebrates No Nut February.
Oh my god. Mm, let's see. Yeah, I think it's time to get. Yeah, these buildings here I don't need to make them because I'm gonna just duplicate these. Like, don't really need those ones. Yeah, let's probably get this one done. And I think it's time for breakfast because I'm getting pretty hungry. Oops, not like that. So yeah, probably breakfast, and I want to do like a long stream today. Well,
Bro, how can you have a GF and not go on a date on Valentine's Day?
no, I don't have a girlfriend. Let's push this one here. This one here.
Bro lives in singularity.
No, I was dating somebody. A couple of weeks ago. But not. I don't really wanna get into like you know, uh, like relationships right now, or like having like a proper girlfriend. It's funny that the speaker bot didn't read that. You see, like even the speaker bot is moderating now. Speaker bot is up. That's funny. This character is super shiny. Like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I like this building. I'm still not very comfortable with level instances. I don't really wanna make level instances from everything, because one thing I still don't know how to do is how to add things to a level instance once you make one. That's the thing that kind of like makes me wonder if I should wait until everything's set so we can create them.
Dude, you're 30. When are you getting serious about relationships?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know about relationships. Yeah, I think I probably need to take a break for breakfast. I'm getting a little bit distracted. It's been 3 hours of live stream. Okay, we got nice progress. Did like this kind of layout here, created some modular pieces. I want to make some variations.
Breakfast and think about my deep questions.
Yeah, you know, I kind of want to focus just on my work right now. Not really thinking about relationships that much. Okay, next step will be. I think we are fine with buildings. I think we have enough variation. Maybe another variation of the tower will be nice. Maybe I'm missing like some kind of church or some kind of like small temple. That will be very cool. Need to look for some reference and see how can I come up with that.
Bro, you need to focus on real things. Out of the 3D world.
Yeah, you're also right. Like I need to. I need to do more.
I'm giving bro an existential crisis.
I need to do more exercise and balance a little bit more things out, not just spend like so much time on the computer. All right. Well, I think I think it's time to just gonna make a group of this. I wanna make a group because this is something that I would like to move this around. So just gonna make a quick group.
Flex your ear on those girls.
Oh my god. Let's regroup this and then hide and then get the frame. You see, it's not. That makes sense. You see, I have like rectangles here, but here I have a square. I did not align it properly.
Thanks for the great boxing tips a few days ago. I'm starting to try to do it more in Unreal than back and forth to Blender.
Awesome. I'm happy that's helped working out for you. Yeah, I'm just very, very excited about the modeling tools in Unreal. It's very cool what you can do. I'm actually trying to polish as much as possible, and so I can start actually. I mean, I'm trying to finish the layout as fast as possible, so I can actually bring this back to Maya and start polishing, because I really want to get into texturing and like all the fun stuff, making things more detailed. Okay, this frame, I'm going to make it part of the group. Right here, right click, group, regroup. And then I'm gonna hide this and get the pieces that I missed.
Modeling tools of Unreal excites bro more than girls. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just views before I saw your streams.
Oh no. Like, if you're on my Discord, I need to share a video with you. I appreciate it. Hey, how's it going? I need to share a video from a Unreal festival where this guy makes a cup, like a coffee cup, from the modeling tools with proper topology and bevels and everything. It's super impressive. Like, you can go, hey, what's up? You can go very deep with it, like seriously, like, so I really want to learn. Today I basically make a couple more buildings. I'm trying to figure out the layout. I'm gonna make another variation of the tower that I have around here, and I want to make like a temple, some kind of like church or some kind of like a area for I don't know what the word is for, like pilgrimage, or I don't know if I'm using the right word, but yeah, that will be cool. And then I need to have a meeting with Ryu, the art director, and see what's going to happen with this, because I really want to start actually polishing some stuff. So I got this in a group. Now I can move it nicely. That's great. And yeah, I want to see how I'm going to place things. I think it's a little bit too dense. Like, I like very small alleys and stuff, but maybe we can have areas where it's a little bit more open.
We be asking bro some existential questions. We just learned about the F word and risk.
Jesus. You're getting me updated with the latest internet slang. It's funny. So yeah, I really want to get into materials and vertex painting and stuff. But before that, I need to retopologize these pieces so we can have enough geometry for them to be able to be vertex painted. The character is being worked on. It's funny. Yeah, I think I will probably need to spend some time just grouping.
That word exists since dawn of humanity, bro.
Yeah, it's just that you name it a little bit differently. Okay, let's see.
Unreal risk.
Real risk. Yeah, we probably don't need these cubes any longer. I'm trying to make like the smallest buildings that I can, and this is probably... We can make another variation which is just like a super small one, maybe like this. Let's see. There you go, like this, like a triangle one. Super small one. And this one, to close that gap, we can probably push it 20 units there, or we can just add a pillar right there. Well, a kind of like corner piece. All right. Yeah, I think it's time for me to have some breakfast and continue. Today I wanna push this a little bit. Maybe we can get another variation from this as well. Yeah. I'm just gonna add a little bit more to this. Probably hey, we got a new Discord member, nice. I'm gonna probably push this around a little bit, like this and like this. I don't know how many units is this, but
Does it all matter? This all hard work and constant push of random pixels on screen just for some numbers on your bank screen. Is it what units were made for? What is your higher purpose?
That's funny. Yeah. I mean, as long as you are enjoying what you're doing, I think that's all that matters. My purpose is to, become as good as possible in 3D. Trying to make very nice environments. That brings me a lot of joy. Being able to walk around these places and working with people who can give functionality to this, and make this a video game where you can like actually play around and interact with the environment and stuff. And if we get this very like polished and nice, I think it will definitely bring me a lot of joy to see other people like enjoying this game and stuff. I think that'll be very cool. And there's one thing that is probably what makes this whole thing super addictive for a creative person. Like,
Are you working on this game with a team? I've only
Yes.
seen the screen a few times.
Yes, I'm working with a team. We have two programmers, and we have Ryu, who is the main the art director and the owner of the project. Let's say the guy who came with the original idea. So it's his vision that we are working on. So the funny thing about being a creative is that, like, once you realize that you can make money from this, like, it doesn't matter if it is like not a lot, but you realize that you can actually make a living from this, it just like your rewires your brain, and you are like, I don't really want to work on anything else. Like, it doesn't matter, like, if I can make more money doing something else, it gives way more it's way more satisfying to work on something that you like doing. That's the thing with creative jobs. It's super cool, like, and then you realize that there's people who actually make a very good living out of this, and it's like, whoa, that's crazy.
Why is your hair so majestic?
I appreciate it.
Your routine?
I don't really do much to my hair. Like, I use a very, very cheap shampoo, which is kind of funny. But I don't use much of it. I try not to add too much, because then it gets kind of dry, takes the natural oils away. That's what
Sauce.
that's what a friend told me. She told me that you shouldn't be washing your hair too much, because it makes it bad.
Those who know skill.
So yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Like, I became so obsessed with PCG a couple of days ago. I was like, oh, I'm gonna create this ultimate blockout tool for level design in Unreal. And then I quickly realized that it's super tough to make this like work super nicely. I still wanna try it, but it really takes some serious work. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about learning PCG. And
Definitely didn't get what I said, skull.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to to keep things a little bit more family friendly. So yeah, I'm very excited about geometry scripting and PCG. So for example, like in Blender, you can like make booleans and make things procedurally, meaning that you can always go back and change things. So you can do that with geometry scripting in Unreal, which
So
is
you got my point, skull.
very, very crazy. Jesus, dude. Oh my god. And I really wanna learn how to do those things. Procedural Minds, like he has super great tutorials.
Yo, you from?
Hey, what's up? I'm from Costa Rica. It's a small country in
It must
Central.
take a lot to get PCG set up well. It's a lot up front, but then you get a ton of assets. The tough part for me is seeding in a way that gets you unique assets.
Yeah, that's what
How
I'm.
can a person be so naive to not understand F word but understand sauce?
Brother, sometimes I don't react to what you say, but I definitely got your point. Yeah, I wanna show you what I got so far. I wanna show the PCG graph that I got so far. I've been so obsessed about this thing.
Well, cool.
Yeah, I got this super big kind of like village here. It's made just with modular assets that we have been creating in Unreal. This is a Blockout. And here we have some of the pieces. I've been making some tests. So yeah, let me show you something that doesn't look so cool, but I'm very excited about it because I see a lot of potential in this.
Looks cool.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we need to get into detailing and textures and everything, but still, little by little. First, the primary details. Let's get everything like working, the main shapes, and then we can go deeper and deeper into something that works better. Let's see where my level is. It's a level kit bash assets. Okay, I want to show this graph that I've been working on. Okay, this is a little bit crazy. Okay, so I got this procedural building. It looks like a box.
You watched 3D videos at 3 a.m. But now I don't believe you.
Oh Jesus, dude! Oh my God. Here we have this graph, right? So I can just pull this blueprint on the floor, bloop, and it generates this building. Closed walls, very simple. We have a floor and a roof. I'm going to edit a little bit the roof. Don't want to close this. I don't know why these windows keep appearing here instead of popping out. That's strange. So I want to take out the roof from this. So if somebody's in the horizontal stream, you will be able to see this crazy graph. It's huge, like just very crazy. And then I have like loops, which are graphs inside graphs, and yeah, things get very messy very fast. So let's look for the roof. Okay, this is roof borders. I need to add some colors to this so I can like really differentiate things. Generate floors.
They told me singularity gets you, and now I believe them.
Generate roof borders. Interiors. Oh my God, where is it? Yeah, doing this live, it's crazy. Generate roof floor. Okay, here I'm gonna add a little color to this. Let's make it maybe let's make it bluish, so I know this is the roof. So let's disconnect the roof so I can see what we got there. So here I got this thing, and it's super cool because I can come here and just like push this around and be like whoop, and now we have a super big building. The interiors are kind of strange because if I don't align this to 3x3 grid, you get offsets here, which it's something that I can fix by making everything scalable, but I don't really want to make things scalable, meaning that if I move things, I don't want to scale not uniformly, because that will make meshes a little bit wider or bigger, and you will get stretching in textures, which is fine if you're using triplanar textures, but my approach is a little bit different from what Procedural Minds does in his video. So here I can probably just push here and I will get different rooms. So I have this graph. The thing is that I don't like what happens when I bake this into a static mesh. It doesn't give me that functionality that I want. I would like to convert this into like simple static meshes, individual static meshes, and I haven't found a way to do that. So I can like just modify this as I like. That's the biggest issue with this. So this is super cool because I can like also just add different floors. No, I'm working with a team. We have 2 programmers and we have another artist who is the art director and the one who came up with. We do have a Steam page, but it's hidden now. We want to update it a little bit and make it public. That's something that I kind of like. I would like to do sooner, but hopefully we will have it pretty soon. Here, the fun thing about this is that I was trying to create this PCG graph that
Yeah, interiors are tough. I was thinking of seed points for room gen. I started looking at Procedural Minds tutorial on this.
Yeah. He has probably the best tutorials out there. So look at this other approach that I'm.
Are you using Boolean to cut through windows, or are those kit items?
These are kit items, but I do want to get into geometry scripting to make like very specific geometry and modify it. That will be super cool. But look at this approach that I'm taking here. Like you see, like I'm spawning these little
Good luck with project.
arrows. I appreciate it. Yeah. So look at these little arrows that I'm spawning. So we have these arrows, but if I place this trigger box, now I generate a wall. So I can manually go and change the tag of it, which is not so nice. I want to set up like some kind of like tag system that allows me to change, but this is an actor tag, so I haven't found a way to do that. But I can simply go here and choose what wall I want if I go into the specific point right here, bloop, and I make this wall appear. So I can really customize this. And imagine having like a modular system where I can combine things. So if I add 2 boxes on top of each other, I get these 2 meshes on top of each other. So I can start customizing like that. But then I ask myself, like, is this really worth it? Isn't like easier just to bring this, make this like with snapping, like I've been doing before? So here I can like, appear a staircase right here, bloop. And then I can cut the roof if I want to. Basically just disappear this roof. I can like push this into the roof and cut out pieces and stuff like that. But then I'm really asking myself, is this worth it? Like, can I make it faster? Just like old school snapping. So that's the big question. Like, you see, like it's kind of fun. Like I see potential in this, but it's there's not one click solution to procedural buildings. Like, yeah, you can get something cool and stuff, but then you will always need to make adjustments. And when you get to bake this, you don't really have much control over it. Like you can make it into a blueprint and then change each specific asset by clicking on the different instances and changing them. But then you get to a point where basically, for example, let's see, if I copy this one, right, and then I go to PCG and I go to a break link, I mean it's a clear PCG link, I will end up with this thing that is baked. I end up with this thing that is baked. And then, for example, I want to make changes. So let's select this blue piece, right? And I want to add like a blue thing here. So I click one, double click, and then I can change it here. But it changes all the other instances because it's an instance, right? It's not a, it doesn't bake it.
This guy is also Costa Rican.
No, he's from the States. So you see that's the issue. It does not allow me to go specifically by object because it's just like, you know, for example here the floor. If I want to change one specific tile, it's obviously gonna change all of them because there are instances of the same one. So that's, and I cannot go Control C on this, so it becomes like very uncomfortable to work with. That's my biggest issue with this setup. But yeah, let's see where it goes. This is the old thing. I guess I will need to do everything inside the PCG graph, and then when I'm very happy with it, I can just bake it. But I don't know about this approach. It's it seems like I will be just better doing it by hand, way faster, just by snapping pieces together, just like going like this and being like bloop and like bloop, and then I have full control over things. You know, I think this is way faster, and it gives me full control over it. So yeah, that's the thing about PCG. Yeah, I told you that he's from the States and I live in Costa Rica, so no, we haven't met in person, just through the internet. So yeah, that's the thing with this. Yeah, very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. I spent like maybe 4 days just very obsessed with this.
It's a very promising effort. For me, it takes a lot of effort to make it as unique as the gray boxing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think just manual is.
Tag ID. Houdini has some tutorials on using grammars to generate wall shapes. So you write a string with a syntax that shows repeating or stretched elements.
That's very cool. Yeah, that's very cool. And I know with grammar and stuff, you can go very deep with this, and you can really like, you know, make something very, very interesting. It's just that, you know, I'm wondering like, is it really worth it for an artist like me to go and learn all these things? Because it takes a lot of effort and time, and the results are not that promising. Like, I can build this easily just by hand, like way quicker, and have way more variation. So I'm wondering, like, I think I might just focus on modular assets and wait for people more experienced than me to create these graphs, and then use those graphs with my modular assets. I think that's the smartest approach.
Are textures gonna be expensive?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely we need to think about to optimize stuff. So yeah, there's this plugin, PCG Extended, and it comes with very interesting graphs. The thing is that I think I'm gonna this guy Procedural Minds, he has a Patreon, and he offers all his project files. So I think that I already took some time to learn the basics. I followed the building tutorial. So I think that now I'm gonna try to get his project files and just experiment with it, because there's a couple of graphs that I want to check and see if I can implement some of my stuff with them. But yeah, that's probably my approach to PCG, because maybe getting the graph and modifying it from there, that will be probably the best. The thing is that you always gonna run into issues. Like, it's not gonna be like a drag and drop, right? It's gonna definitely. Okay, we have some stuff here. Totally off grid with this one. So yeah, I have my thoughts on it. Like, it's kind of interesting. Definitely probably gonna take a break from PCG a little bit and then I'll try to just use some of his graphs and see what can I come up with. Yeah, the geometry scripting tools, that's something I'm really interested in. Like cutting booleans live and doing all that stuff. Well, that will be amazing. I should be using PCG for this geometry here. Instead of doing this. Oh yeah, but I think I'm gonna take a little break, have some breakfast, and continue after that. The goal today is to push this as much as possible and see if we can actually finish the layout, which I guess, well, I'd rather have a meeting with Ryu before I do this. I wanna probably create a couple more buildings and then I can have a meeting to see what's going to happen. Yeah, this is probably not gonna fit in there.
Smart. Getting started reps is helpful. That's what I'm doing with Houdini. Using their building grammar tools. Any advice on building modular SX?
Yeah, I guess following somebody else's work is probably the best. Like in the Unreal Engine marketplace, there's a lot of free modular assets that you can like check out and see how they divide their geometry, where they place their pivot points and stuff, and you can base your assets on those assets just to try to copy their logic and see how things work. This one is coming out. Okay. For example, all these assets that I made, basically Ryu came out with the grid system. So he decided to make them 300 by 300, and he gave me like very basic pieces. For example, let's see if I can show you. Do we have some of them here? Not sure. But yeah, he came with like very basic. Oh, what happened here? Oh, crap! I messed up. Oh. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I messed up here. Oops. Let's fix this. So let's go level, edit, and here this needs to be rotated. Oh, I messed up this thing. Yeah, I think that the way to fix this is actually.
Bro is no more.
Jesus. Oh my God! Yeah, you're trolling hardcore today. Let's go to.
It's all AI. You better not trust it.
I'm AI generated with DeepSeek. Okay, to fix that, we're going to level kit bench assets. It's funny that this keeps happening to me, like not creating like a duplicate of things. Here's the issue right here. So I'm gonna take this one as reference right here, and this is the piece that I modified that got messed up. So I'm going to base myself on this one.
Thanks.
Definitely. Paste it here, and what I need to do is just copy this rotation and this pivot point. So I'm gonna rotate this one back here. And what I need to do is put the pivot point on this side. So let's go to modeling, model, edit pivot. I don't use AI that much, but yeah, don't really know. I heard some stuff about DeepSeek. I think maybe ChatGPT. It really depends on what you want to do. So if I change this rotation here and I bake the rotation as well, I should get my error fixed. Let's just bake transform, and I want to bake the rotation. Okay, that means that I should have my villa fixed right here. Yep, I think it's fixed. Great. That's super cool. The issue with this is that I didn't make a copy and I just edited the original, which is a problem. We have the original piece right there, and here I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna go Control B, Control D. Oh, we have a lot of them. We have test. Okay, this is the test. And the test one, this is the one that I want to take and try to copy this orientation and pivot point. Copy, paste, rotate, and here we need the pivot point to be on the other side. So this is just for my PCG experiment, so make sure that this is the test one. And then I will bake rotation right there, bloop, and then on the PCG graph to make sure that I'm spawning the right thing, I'm going to this is wall number, I'm not sure what number is this. Yeah, I just want to fix this right now before I forget, because it's gonna be difficult to find. Okay, first I want to take out the walls, and I'm using...
Being so attached to your screen that I have to contemplate whether to go washroom or not.
Oh my god, like look at this. What the hell? That's funny. Oh my god, look at this. That's not what I needed. Oh crap. Yeah. Oof. It's time to take a break. This is wall number... I need to change it here. Number 4. So I'm gonna just get this mesh and find it and place it on the data table. Where's my data table? The data asset. There's something happening with the Windows for some reason. Okay, I see it. It's right here. It's hidden underneath the viewport. So here. Okay, now it's there. Cool. Let's save. Okay, cool. I want to see if it works. Nice. Okay, now we don't have these huge walls appearing everywhere. Now I'm just gonna get the PCG graph and see if I can... Okay, I need to actually disconnect those, place it here, and test that thing. Okay, cool. This is wall number 4, and if I push it here, it should appear. Nice, perfect. That's what I needed. And then if I look at my villas, it should be nice. Okay, now we have 2 different meshes and they're not gonna override each other. Great, that's what I was trying to do. Okay, no more PCG for now. Too much. This is just it is really a super time consuming thing, and there you go. Let's leave it there. Okay, no more PCG for now. Okay, let's go levels. main level. Nice. I just wanted to fix that.
So how many games have you created till today?
Hey, what is this? Oh, nice. This is the old version of the. That's very cool. How many games? Well, let's say like
And how many reviews you worked for?
let's say like small projects, because I haven't like done actual like games. I worked for a game company as an how do you call those? Damn it! I think I need to take a break. I'm getting too distracted. I did an internship in a game studio. Then I worked for them for a year doing Blockout and level design. Well, mainly Blockout for levels. And that game it's not released yet. Hopefully by the end of this year we should be. They should release it hopefully. And then on my personal projects, I followed UNF Games tutorial, well, like an online class. So I did finish a little game that has a start and a finish. You need to collect different like golden hearts that like float around, and you need to fight some enemies in your way, and it's like a functional like mini game, let's say. And then I made another project which is like a flying mech. I have videos on my YouTube about this. I need to share them so you can check.
And does this industry pay well?
It pays pretty decent. Like if you get a you know a good job in a good studio, like yeah, it pays pretty decent, for sure. It's just very unstable. Like you know, you get layoffs all the time, and like you really don't know like how long your job is gonna last. Like I've gotten pretty good jobs, but they last like maybe I don't know 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, sometimes 1 year. But it's very hard to get something stable. That's the problem. That's the biggest issue. But besides that, I think it's pretty cool. Definitely, if you are looking, you know, to make money, there's better options for sure. More stable, more secure, better pay. But it's like I said before, like it's very nice to get paid for what you actually like doing. That's very satisfying. And what else you asked for? No, this is the first project I worked with Ryu. This is the first project we worked together on. Okay, well, it's time to go have breakfast, because if not, I'm gonna get distracted and keep on just flying around the scene. Okay, well, nice. We did a almost 4 hour stream. Wow, that's too much. I usually like to do like 3 hours, then take a break, then 3 hours. So, all right.
And think about my questions.
Yeah, those are very good questions. Oh my god, look at this gap right here. Let's just fix that. These rocks just very strangely placed right there. Yeah, these rocks, they have some shading issues. Strange rocks. Okay, yeah, let's.
Singularity ain't good for health. There's a world behind those legs. Trust me.
Jesus. Yeah, definitely. I totally agree. You need to like socialize. You need to get out there. It's good to have more balance in life. To socialize more is very important. That's totally true. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you a little bit later.